the NBA. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Worthy out there with Green. And there's Byron Scott. Then it's Kareem. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Now here's Johnson. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Here's Green. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Harper the pass to Jordan. And stolen by Scott. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Harper's shot's good.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Scott with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Harper. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said we've been playing some of our best basketball on offense of late and continued not a lot of mistakes, guys going to where they should be, setting good solid screens. Really, I can't ask for much more from them on the offensive end. Obviously, something he hopes can keep going here.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Not at all. I mean, a lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take good shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. I mean, they're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Lakers. Jordan dishes to Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harper's got 6 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Throws it up high and finished off by Worthy.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Now here's Jordan. Outside for Pippen. Dishes it to Rodman. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Scott kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy, the pass to Green. Good work defensively by Rodman.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Wennington's checked in. Pippen against Worthy. To the middle. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Scott. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Chicago trailing here. The drive by Jordan. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
11 feet away. Here's Green. Takes it off the glass. Green's got his second basket of the game.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Green against Rodman. Deflects the pass. Outside, Scott. Shoots from the line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Passes to Pippen. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Cooper comes in for Scott. The drive by Worthy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Kukoc.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman. And Bushler's subbed in for Jordan. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rambis is checked in. And both free throws good for Worthy. Bulls trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Bushler. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Johnson, the pass to Cooper. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Kukoc pass to Wennington. Back to Kukoc. Banked in off the glass. Kukoc has got his first 2 points.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot's good from Rambis. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Kukoc. And the pass to Bushler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kukoc. With the fadeaway. Again, Chicago.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls out front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Cooper is out there with Byron Scott. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Green. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. Here's Pippen after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored. And stolen by Scott. Here's Cooper. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Cooper with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Longley. Rodman with a screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Harper against Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Jordan. No good off the front iron. Lakers leading by 3. Cooper kicks to Scott. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Pass to Cooper. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Cooper. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Scott. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They really flip things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that. And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Bulls trail by 6. Jordan with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Can they get it? And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He dishes it to Scott. Pippen with the steal. Jordan against Scott. Outside Pippen. Fires from deep. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Cooper kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Rodman.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those playing. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar after the Bulls pick up 2. For 3. And Byron Scott with the 3. Scott's got 6.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Jordan against Scott. Outside Jordan. Longley passes to Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Lakers leading by 3. Scott dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Thompson kicks to Green. Feeds to Thompson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Scott, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Here's Cooper. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. And Kerr's subbed in for Ron Harper. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Rambis comes in for Green. Worthy's checked in for Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Cooper.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one misses. Wennington passes to Pippen. Good. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Johnson kicks to Thompson. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Right side, Scott shoots it. The rebound by Simpkins. Pippen dishes to Kukoc. And stolen by Scott. And it's Johnson penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now Kerr. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. They set the screen. Bushler the pass to Simpkins. Here's Kerr. Open jump shot off the mark.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots.
And we're through the We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, he's got 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Longley is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Rodman. Passes it to Longley. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Jumps up, finishes the break with a slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers leading by 6. Johnson outside. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Green kicks it over to Worthy. And it's in off the backboard. Worthy's got 8 points.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Off the inbound. Hangs in the air. And the rejection by Pippen. Kicks it out to Johnson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Chicago calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
So for the Bulls, Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman, and Kerr subbed in for Harper. And the Lakers also making a change. Cooper's checked in. Outside, Kukoc. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Uncovered. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Bulls trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. Johnson outside. Johnson double teamed. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Worthy. Chicago grabs the miss. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Grown man's power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. The dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Conley grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 8. Kicks to Pippen. Conley with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Cooper against Jordan. Back to Kerr. Right side, Jordan. Ring shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Worthy. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Kerr.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Cooper. Offline with his 3.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Dishes to Pippen. Back to Kukoc. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Simpkins comes in for Scottie Pippen. The Lakers also changing it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Rambis subbed in for Green. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Johnson. He has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by Rambis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Bulls trail by 10. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. By Johnson. From the stripe. Simpkins passes to Wennington. Here's Kerr. To the right side. Good on the triple. Kerr's got 6.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And slam dunk by Rambis.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Jordan after the basket by the Lakers. Pulls up on the elbow. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jordan's got 7.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
There's the screen. The screen from Thompson. Worthy. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. He's got 10.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside, Kukoc. He feeds it to Kerr. And here's Jordan outside. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Bulls trail by 11. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Green is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Scott. Then it's Johnson. And it's Worthy in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Scott. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. So it's Chicago now, after the basket by the Lakers. Jordan kicks to Harper. Clock at 6. Michael Jordan on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd. Bulls trail by 17. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
There's the pass to Jordan. Back to Harper. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. And the shot's good from Buechler. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And it's Johnson penetrating. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Green. The open shot by Worthy. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Putting you in. Let's go. Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Longley comes in for Simpkins. And Pippen subbed in for Buechler. And that one's good by Pippen.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Now here's Green. Here's Johnson. And that is good.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Pippen kicks to Harper. Shoots. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Now here's Pippen. Fires from the wing. And a little off that time, but it drops. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Intercepted. They get a hand on it. Outside Jordan, looking to end his cold spell. Here's Rodman. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Chicago, Dennis Rodman.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Los Angeles leading by 17. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
That's his first personal foul.
Offside Worthy. Rodman with the block. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Scott with a screen on Jordan. Johnson, the pass to Scott. The Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson attacking. Count that one.
Magic Johnson.
Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
The shot by Rodman, no good. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson kicks to Scott. Back to Johnson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Scott. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Jordan. And Kerr subbed in for Harper.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Baseline jumper. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Kerr. A 3-ball. Here's Bushler. Kicks it out to Kerr. From outside the arc. Kerr with another miss.
Chicago foul called. Dickie Simpkins. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kurt Rambis.
Free throw drops for Rambis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Outside, Kukoc. Hands the shot from the wing.
Kukoc with the shot.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Byron Scott. Hello and welcome, everyone. Of course, it's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Seattle Supersonics. So the Sonics win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, we've got Longley. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Inside, here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And so here is Chicago. Outside Harper. Pippen kicks to Harper. It's stolen. Now Payton. Here's the floater. The rebound by Jordan.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
They get it again.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Sonics head coach. I asked him where he thought they have an advantage in this game, and he said our shot blocking is one thing that really sets us apart. Now, we have to be solid all around, but that does help us quite a bit when it comes to sending away penetration and shot attempts inside. Kevin, never something you want to rely on, but always a great backup to have.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you've got to do some work offensively as well. They can't rely on defense alone.
Soft touch off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Payton up top. Good.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Pippen. Now the pass to Longley. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Dishes to Kemp. Unloads from 9, and he can't bank that one in. Now the Bulls with it, trailing by 2, and Jordan gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And here is Payton. And he lays it straight in. Payton's got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Jordan the pass to Rodman. Kemp with the steal. Payton drives in. And Jordan sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Perkins is checked in for Johnson.
Checking in for your Sonics, Sam Perkins. Chicago timeout.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Back to Payton. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Kemp can't hit.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly. I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Here's Payton. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Kemp can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good on the shot.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And here are the Supersonics now, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Payton drives in. Pippen with the steal. And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. Here's Jordan. There's the bucket. Good. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And that one is hammered home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Askew's checked in for Seattle. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Harper. Kicks it to Kemp. No good, unable to end this run.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Jordan against Payton. Pass to Askew. Payton up top. He has 6. Screened by Perkins. Just 5 to shoot. The Sonics again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 6. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
No good on that one. And the Supersonics making a change here. McMillan's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Simpkins, he's checked in for Pippen. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wennington. Here's Kerr. Rebounded by Askew. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Brickowski, he's checked in for Kemp.
Frank Brickowski.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payton outside. Askew. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Kerr, the pass to Simpkins. Three-pointer, Kukoc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
For 3, Kerr. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls ending the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
The Bulls leading by 8. McMillan is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Askew. And it's Brickowski in at the 4 spot. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Here's Askew. Here's McMillan. He dishes it to Johnson. And he jams it with authority.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Harper. Here's Rodman. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Schrempf, he's checked in for Seattle. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Sonics trail by 7. McMillan kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Pippen. MJ taken off from the free throw line. And the dunk by Jordan.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Johnson with a screen on Jordan. Kukoc with the steal. Ahead, here's Harper. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That free throw, no good. Kemp's checked in for the Sonics. Good on the second free throw.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well, seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Here's McMillan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Chicago calls timeout. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The Bulls leading by 7. The dish to Kukoc. It's Pippen on the wing. Hits the target from 18 feet.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's McMillan after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. McMillan kicks to Hawkins. Here's Johnson, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Seattle.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making some changes. Longley's checked in for Kukoc, and Bushler's subbed in for Michael Jordan. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Harper kicks to Pippen.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here are the Supersonics now after the Bulls pick up 2. There's the screen. Here's McMillan. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Bushler, the pass to Pippen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Perkins, he's checked in for Seattle. Wingate comes in for McMillan. Longley passes to Rodman. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. The Supersonics making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Kerr's checked in. Payton outside. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rodman dishes to Harper. Pass to Longley. 16 feet away. Seattle grabs the miss. Now here's Payton. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Kerr's shot is good. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. Payton with the ball. And he makes good on the layup. Payton's got 11 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here is Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. Buechler bangs home the trifecta. Buechler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Sonics trail by 14. Here's Kemp. A one-hand power slam by Kemp.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
To the middle, and stolen by Perkins. Payton against Kerr. Payton drives in, and that one's good. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Gentlemen, putting you in.
That's his first personal foul.
2.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Rodman. Some changes for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Kemp, and Askew subbed in for Detlef Schrempf. Chicago also making some changes. Weddington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Buechler. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Ron Harper.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Perkins. Perkins, big smooth, gets it to drop.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Kerr for 3, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Askew uses both hands to slam it down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
It could go. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so that's the end of the first half. The second half beginning in just a moment.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 16 points and a block. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then it's Michael Jordan. And it's Longley in at the center, locking down the middle. Schrempf with the steal. Passes to Hawkins. And it's Harper with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Pippen, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
Pippen's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Now Schrempf. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Kemp kicks to Payton. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Sonics trail by 9. Seattle calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching them.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his basketball team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Payton after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Hawkins kicks to Payton. 5 to shoot. No good from Schrempf.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Kemp's got 8 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
All right, Seattle, keep it going for your Sonic Dance.
The Bulls leading by 11. Outside Jordan. Out to the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Sonics ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Payton left side. The baseline J. And it's Seattle with another.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
It's Pippen with the drive. Longley. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Payton outside, and they double up Payton. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. With the finger roll, the graceful finish from Scottie Pippen.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Rodman. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
From past the arc, Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
For the Sonics, Perkins comes in for Johnson, and Askew subbed in for Detlef Schrempf. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. And the basket by Payton.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And here's Kerr from the arc. The triple, trained by Steve Kerr.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Payton drives in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what Payton's been doing. He's got 19 points and 1 steal as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
McMillan's checked in for Hawkins. And the Bulls making a change. Look at that.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Payton drives in. Kemp, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Simpkins passes to Kukoc, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
For Chicago, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. That's good from Kukoc. Brzykowski, he's checked in for Kemp. Kukoc hits them both. Sonics trail by 12. Payton drives in. Stolen away. McMillan against Kerr. The three-pointer is right on target. Kerr's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Payton dishes to Perkins. Sam Perkins knocking down the 3.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
On the wing, Kukoc, and out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
The Supersonics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Payton. 11 seconds left in the third. And the pass to Wennington. And here we go. 3 seconds left. Misses the layup. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front, leading by 10. And right after this, we'll bring... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. It's a 10-point game. We've got Askew. Schrempf is out there with Perkins. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. No good from...
They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
No rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Pass to Askew. Here is Hawkins. Pass to Askew. Now the feed to Perkins. 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Schrempf. It's tipped. Askew. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kemp's checked in for the Sonics.
Shawn Kemp.
The Bulls leading by 12. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Rodman, and he dunks it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Sonics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities. Another bucket in the paint, that's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Head coach of the Sonics had some words for his team over the break. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Payton in the corner. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot. Payton's got 15 points in just the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
The Bulls leading by 10. The drive by Jordan, pass to Longley. Here's Harper. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Hawkins kicks to Payton. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Shot clock at 6. Johnson with the block. Payton kicks to Schrempf. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half, and that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside. Really an extraordinary game for Shawn Kemp. He has 18 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Chicago leading by 9. Outside Jordan. The pass to Longley. That is good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Puts it up from 17 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Payton drives in. Good work defensively by Rodman.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And it's Kemp slamming it down.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
It's Pippen with the drive. Here's Longley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Pass to Hawkins. Puts it up from 12. That one rolling around and runs out.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Jordan. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Payton against Jordan. Payton drives in. And that's collected by Longley. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Taken away. Jordan against Payton. That's tipped, and they get it back.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for your Sonics, Shawn Kemp.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And so Kemp nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buechler, the pass to Kerr. Releases. Seattle grabs the miss.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Off the inbound. Off target. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now, let's check out the Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.